Hello everyone and welcome back to the DEB Gen. It has certainly been a while since I have done one of these, but I persevere nonetheless. So while scouring the internet for a theme, I decided to finally go with an anime theme. There seem to be a lot of people that enjoy anime in Skyrim, and if you watching this video happen to enjoy it and want some anime mods, I have a couple of mods here for you. Searching anime on the mod page yields very little results, but there are mods scattered all around on the mod page. And I have found some that might be worth your time. Overall, I am indifferent to the whole idea, but I respect it, and tons of people tend to like anime, so without further ado, let us get into these fancy mods. Our first mod actually consists of 6 total mods that go together really well. If you want to go around Skyrim with the power to destroy people with fancy anime-esque abilities, I think I have found the mods for you. We have the Tempest SE, Rapid Slash SE, Stinger, the 7-Ring Shield, Healing Butterfly, and Circle Swords mod, all by Solid Scorpio, but originally made by Elise Seas. Ported by Solid Scorpio and on Solid Scorpio's page, these mods add special abilities that act as a shout except for the 7-Ring Shield, which acts as a magic power held in your hand. Starting with the Circle of Swords, this mod, when used, spawns, well, a circle of spinning death swords. It's really fun to walk around everywhere while your swords do the work for you. This, however, only lasts for a little bit and drains your magic. Moving on to the Healing Butterfly. This spawns butterflies that heal you as you get hit, but every time you get hit, you lose 1 butterfly. Then, we have the 7-Ring Shield. It is similar to the Healing Butterfly, but simply shields you from hits that you take, and you lose 1 petal for every hit you take. This works better when you face things such as arrows, but you can really use it against anything. It's really cool to have it as a magic power instead of just a shout. That way you can have a sword, this power, and a shout all on at the same time. Works pretty nicely, I enjoy it. Next we have Stinger, which thrusts you in order to hit your enemies. This really only works on enemies that are trying to attack you at the time. Otherwise, it's just a flashy red thrust forward. Next, we have the Rapid Slash, which basically lets you walk around with a slashing light sword surrounding you. In my opinion, the weak part of these mods, but cool nonetheless. Last, we have Tempest, which is similar to the last one, but instead acts like Stinger. It locks you into a thrusting animation that sees you slash your own sword at people, and then it finishes off with one large slice blast thing. This is the only power mod that drains your stamina here, so use your stamina wisely if you are going to use this. Overall, these mods work well together and are some great fun to mess around with, anime or not. While we are on the subject of powers, would you like to have the power of a god? Well, I might just have the mod for you. I have the Super Kamehameha by Panch Joshi. This is another ported mod where the original creator is known as Trentus N. This mod adds a unique animation that includes the devastating Super Kamehameha power to Skyrim. This power is pretty powerful as well. The only downside is that it takes a while to charge up, so use it carefully. You can get this power by reading a book in Whiterun from Yosalda's house. The value of the book is 9,001, which is a nice little nod to the quote known by the entire internet. The voice for the powers shown here does not change no matter what race or gender you are, if you care about that. Otherwise, the mod is very well rounded and quite simple fun to mess around with. Now, speaking of special powers, you can't run around Skyrim the wrong way. If you're going to run around Skyrim with anime mods, you have to run correctly. Our next mod is the TLS Ninja Anime Sprint by The Lawful. This mod makes you run with your hands behind your back as if you're dual-wielding things, similar to the Naruto run. It does not help you run faster in any way, shape, or form, but it is fun to have on. It's just... If you want to run around Skyrim, you can't run around without the proper armor to do it with. Now, this is not necessarily anime-esque at all, but if you want to look like a samurai, I do indeed have the mod for you. This is the Genji Samurai Armor mod ported by Just Making Tea, integrated by Arcane 51388, originally ported to the original Skyrim from Oblivion by Krusty, with textures and meshes from Nitron from Oblivion. This mod was originally made for Oblivion and has been around on Skyrim since 2013, so this mod has some history. However, that does not matter because the mod is really detailed and fits your character well. However, it can look odd depending on your character build, but nothing is out of place or broken. Overall, this mod is great and has 3 different colors for the armor. boots, gloves, and helmet. This of course can be made at a forge. It's a pretty good immersion mod and makes you feel pretty cool while running around. Now going with clothing, we have a more anime-esque mod for those who want a different type of anime. We have Animal Pajamas XB, or just Animal Pajama. This mod is not necessarily anime at all, but can certainly quench anyone's needs to have this in Skyrim. This mod adds some pretty detailed pajama animal clothes to the forge that each have unique crafting materials needed to craft them. They have things such as a cow, a bear, and a panda. I mean, you can't go wrong with a panda. Overall, it's pretty good and nice to have whether you want to go for a casual playthrough of Skyrim or for the anime lovers. I mean, I don't see myself using it, but there's always those people out there, and hopefully you can find some enjoyment in this mod. Our next mod adds a little something to the world of Skyrim to make it feel like a more immersive place to run around, like the anime character you wish you could be, but you probably never will be. We have the Naruto Moon by Sarcastic Dragon. Sarcastic Dragon is known for his moon mods and has been featured here before. This mod implements the
Tsukuyomi
moon into Skyrim. It kind of just sits there in the sky, you know, like any regular moon. I tried looking up what the moon stands for, but it seems to be too complicated for me. I think it has something to do with a dream world. It doesn't appear the Sarcastic Dragon knows too much about it either, but if this mod is for you, then you'll certainly know. I hope you enjoy this as much as possible. Our next and last mod for this anime showcase will be something that will give you a little edge in the competition. We have the Xbox One Berserk Dragon Slayer Greatsword by TFBO. This mod adds the giant sword from Berserk, which is an anime apparently. It works fine with the previously mentioned Tempest mod and is pretty cool to see. The weapon does not do too much damage, however, and that is kind of sad. It looks neat, but that is all it really is. Either way, it's fun to go around with a giant sword in your hand like this. Hello everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching this anime mod showcase. I'm not really a big anime fan, but I know there are certainly a lot of people out there that are. Now, here are a couple of mods that do not work when searching in the anime tag into the search bar. They do not work, but if you can find a way to get them to work, please inform me. That would be kind of cool. Now, here are a couple of insignificant mods that I decided not to add to the showcase, but they're pretty cool nonetheless if you want a more detailed experience. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I did something a little bit different for my editing style, decided to throw in a couple new things in there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed them. If you liked this video, click that like button gently. If you did not like this video, leave a comment telling me how I could do better. I always appreciate that feedback. And if you want to see a theme shown in a mod showcase, by all means, just leave them down in the comments. If you want more Star Wars mods, I'll throw you some more Star Wars mods. Immersion mods, by all means. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next video, or whatever I make. Stay awesome.